Hello and welcome to this week's Macca's Cup Wrap. My name's Joel Kay, and right next to me I've got Brenton Phillips, the High Performance Manager of the SNFL. Now Sticks, we had some great games of under-18s this week.
Yeah, a couple of big games of under-18 football. Semi-final week, so it's always an exciting time down at Glider Stadium. West Adelaide took on Norwood down there, and West Adelaide were triumphant down there. Had a really big first quarter. They got out of the blocks really early and put Norwood away fairly early in that game. And then, of course, out at City Mazda Stadium, North Adelaide took on the Eagles out there, and once again the Eagles got out to a flyer and probably put North away. North come back at them in the third quarter and tried to make a contest of it, but they weren't in the game at that point in time, and the Eagles run out easy winner. So effectively that's put the Eagles through to the grand final. So they now sit in the grand final and they wait for the preliminary final weekend to take place, which will happen this weekend, and West Adelaide will take on North Adelaide in the preliminary final, and that looks to be an exciting contest. West Adelaide are coming from fifth spot. They were lucky enough to actually just fall into the five, so they've jumped into the five and look like they could give it a fair dinkum shake. I suspect they might get over the top of North Adelaide, and it'll be a great contest if they do, and Eagles will be sitting there waiting for whoever gets to them.
Yeah, West Adelaide are a smoky for the grand final berth, and Eagles again, they've been in the last couple of grand finals, so they're a finals hardened team, and it'll be an interesting game between West Adelaide and North Adelaide next week. We'll move on to the Macca's MVP, Brendan Dew. He's a fantastic player from Centrals. What do you think about him?
Yeah, look, Brandon had a really good year. Didn't play probably the last 4 or 5 games. He come down with a groin injury, but he was outstanding. The week he won the MVP, he was outstanding. I think he ended up with 6 goals for that particular weekend, and he found a number of the footy. Come out of our under-16 program from the year before, so he's a really good midfield come forward, and we look forward to watching him develop next year and come into perhaps the under-18 national championships next year.
And he's got a grand in the back pocket from Macca's as well.
Yeah, very good of Macca's to sponsor this program, and yeah, it picks up $1,000 along the way, so he'll spend that wisely, I would have thought.
He certainly will. Now moving on to the McCallum-Tompkins medal. He was awarded this at the McGarry medal a few nights ago.
Yeah, Night of Nights in the Gary Manor. It was really good to have the young boys down there for this particular evening, and Brandon Dew was down there also and was presented on the night, and both these young men spoke really well on the night. And Jonathan Hayes from North Adelaide Football Club comes from up in their zone up in Port Pirie, so he's been down living in Adelaide and going to Blackfriars Priory School, so he's been really good, and he's had a stellar year and duly voted by the umpires for the McCallum-Tompkins medal.
Yeah, a good award winner, well deserved. Now we're here actually at the State Under-16 and Under-18 presentation, and we've just been told that the State 16s and 18s are having a lap of honour at the SNFL Grand Final. Really
good from the SNFL's point of view to afford these young men that achieved a lot of things during the course of this year, and both our 16s and 18s were national champions, so it was really good that they get the privilege, I suppose, of doing a lap of honour on our probably day of days in terms of our grand final. So that's when the whole community, South Australian football community, come together and celebrate the year in the end. So it's really good that our young men get a chance to do a lap of honour there.
Yeah, it is fantastic news. Now the State Under-16 and Under-18 presentation tonight was held at Amy Stadium, and there are lots of award winners. Can you mention a few?
I can mention a lot of names. Look, the under-16s, they had a stellar season. They went away up into the Gold Coast. Probably their captain, Jack Graham, was the standout there from North Adelaide. He led the team really well, so he was very good there. In terms of our under-18s, players that really spring to mind is Alex Neil-Bullen, Billy Stretch, Jake Johansson, Dean Gore, Keenan Ramsey, Dean Gore, I said Dean Gore, Harrison Week was the other one too. So look, there was a number of players that was prominent in terms of our presentation. It was really good to have an even spread this year. I don't think we've had that previously, so it was really good to have a nice even spread of award winners.
And to yourself, Sticks, you're obviously the back-to-back coach of the State Under-18 team. and we had a few players that were awarded All-Australian selection, and you were one of them as the assistant coach, so congratulations.
Thanks for that. It's really good that our players were afforded the opportunity to be All-Australians, so it was a fantastic honour, and it's something they'll probably look back and later in their career and probably cherish that moment, so well done to those young men.
Thanks for joining us, Sticks, for this week's Macca's Cup wrap, and we'll see you next week in the Under-18 finals.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war, you can talk the guy, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame,
yeah.
and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero.
What is your role? The question when you walk out this board is, what is my role in this team?
Do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name, and you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You're a champion.
We're just going down to see if we can win another carnival back to back.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers,
Anywhere, anytime, any condition, we'll take a team on.
astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame, and the world's gonna know your name. You'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong hanging on your chest.
You can be the world, you can beat the world. You can talk the guy, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
Be a champion, be a champion, be a champion, be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame.
Up for the contest? You've just got to be so fierce, so at the footy. Let's finish the job that we come to do. We started a long time ago. Let's finish the job that we started to do.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Be the King Kong hanging on your chest. You can be the world, you can beat the world. Talk the guy, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself.
improvement is the team.